Hello beautiful people and welcome back to some breaking news episode in which we're gonna debunk some news which you saw probably today in the morning on the official TOPWAR Discord channel, in which we are seeing that in two different games from River Game, something like a hero recycling tool is either implemented or in development / testing right now. And since we all know that River Game right now has actually 4 games, so they started with TOPWAR, then they carried on launching this year Top Heroes, and then last war, and of course now we are having the 4th game being launched by River Game. They indeed have different teams for all these 4 games, but fact is also they are sharing the same office, and it's absolutely normal for us players, if we see a news like this, to actually hope or speculate would this be also implemented in TOPWAR. And yeah, since Top Heroes and Last War was launched, we had some of the old employees of River Game being moved to those projects, and those are indeed awesome people, which also on top understand how important it is to communicate with your community. So you either announce your plans or you actually collaborating with content creators in order to get the information out for the players. I personally will always prefer that the company makes an official announcement instead of some people, me including, leaking some information. So from this perspective, yes, I went to Top Heroes team and asked them, guys, can you please explain me what exactly is this, because it looks to me like a tool which will allow you actually to recycle the hero itself and get something out of this, universal shards or something like that. Now please do take in consideration that we have this poll which actually the developers requested our feedback, which is, by the way, organizing by an awesome person, which is Cian. And by the way, people, we only have 574 people which sent their feedback to the developers, so we can definitely do better. And in there, you saw my recommendation because I consider the game needs a hero exclusive skill recycling tool, which, by the way, was denied by the TOPWAR so-called team. But you know what? That doesn't influence my feedback to evolve. In other words, I'm one step further than this so-called TOPWAR team by saying, yes, not just the hero exclusive recycling tool is actually needed, but also a tool which will allow you to get something back from heroes which you no longer use. And that's why the answer from the Top Heroes game is so important, because I have not played Top Heroes game that long enough in order to fully understand exactly what they are doing. So my question was, is this one-to-one a tool which allows me to recycle heroes which I no longer need, which by the way in TOPWAR we have more than 102 gold heroes right now, and get something back? Because I obviously am not using these heroes and the game doesn't have any game mode which will even gonna make a difference by having this hero, yes or no, so I can bring these heroes back to 1 star being just unlocked. So the answer from the Top Heroes team was no, this is just exclusively for one event, which is the Hero Tower. In other words, this is not, generally speaking, a tool which will allow you to downgrade these heroes back to 1 star and get something out of this. So yes, indeed, that's probably not the news which I was hoping to get, and also not the news which you hoped to get from this episode. From my perspective, I'm trying my best to get this information out as soon as possible in order for us to plan ahead. So anyways, beautiful people, this is pretty much everything regarding this episode. So yes, indeed, this message, what you had on the screen, does not mean a hero recycling tool is coming to the other products of River Game, which would imply a higher probability to be implemented also in TOPWAR. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to support what supports you back, because that's me by answering tons of DMs every single day. That's also me by making sure to upgrade every single day an awesome video on the YouTube channel, and also streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And by the way, beautiful people, I need your support on Twitch, because while I want to keep this YouTube channel exclusively for TOPWAR as long as possible, that is definitely not the case when it comes down to the Twitch channel, in which I definitely want to play with you guys different games. Because yes, Rework game, the days in which we didn't quite necessarily had a good alternative to TOPWAR, those days are long gone. And sadly, you have used that time to either hire employees which are not qualified to do this job, or probably the whole team was just sleeping all along. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in the next episode. Ciao guys.